Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Hybrid Now. I discovered something fascinating about the new Prius today. I saw a button that I had seen before, but I never pushed it until this morning, and it's pretty cool, so we're going to check it out. Now, first of all, this is a 2023 Toyota Prius, if you're not familiar with it. It is an awesome car. Love this car. So far, I really can't find anything wrong with it whatsoever. It is fantastic. Now, what I wanted to look at today has to do with the camera system on the car. And there are cameras all over this car. After I discovered this, which I'm going to show you in a minute, I got to looking. So let's run through real quick. Starting in the rear, there are, I think, maybe a couple of cameras back here. You can see right here, we've got two there, which is amazing. And maybe there's more, I don't know. Sensors everywhere. You can see these little covers here. Those are actually sensors. They're all over the car, all over the place. On the mirrors, let's see if we have one. We do. Right here on this side, you can see there's a camera there. Of course, in the center, there is at least one. I can't really lean over far enough to see it, but there's one camera, maybe more, in there. Going over to the front, we've got another one right here. Excuse the wind noise. Coming over here to the side, we've got another camera right here, and then I'm guessing a sensor cover here. So we have no shortage of cameras on this new Toyota Prius. But what I discovered, let's go ahead and hop inside here, is pretty darn neat. We're going to do a little bit of a test, too. There's something that I want to see if it picks it up. I'll show you now. Let's go ahead, shut the door. It'll get a little dark here for a minute. We have to focus on the radio screen. Let's go ahead and turn the car on. It says ready. There's the gauge cluster, by the way. Got to go ahead and hit continue, and then probably turn the radio off, maybe. I don't know. What I'm talking about, the button is right down here. It says view. So we're going to push that button and watch what happens on the screen, what we actually see. Check this out. It's giving us a 3D view underneath the car and then up above as well. Check that out. I didn't even know you could do that. And then there are different settings and things that you can change in there. Now, one thing I wanted to do a little test on is to see, it shows you underneath the car. And in the settings, let me show you the settings for this real quick. You hit the little gear button here. And then you can see there are all kinds of different things. Cornering view, view under the vehicle, and that's what we're going to check. 3D park assist display. You can even change the body color, which I've done. I've got the color of my car on there. And then, let's see, a moving object alert. What else do we get? Warnings when auto display mode enabled. So that's all the stuff that you get. You can also do something with auto park. But that's a different video. So let's go ahead and close this off. Now we're back to the original screen, right? What I wanted to try, I'm curious, since it shows under the car, if I put something under the car, is it actually going to pick that up? I can't see how it would when we're just parked. I think what it does is it's constantly on, and when you pull in, it's going to give you a view of what's under the car if there's an object there. We're going to try both. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab some kind of an object, something big enough so we can actually see it. Let's see. I'm not exactly sure what. Let's grab something over here. I've got enough stuff. Let's just use a towel so that I don't damage anything underneath the car. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of kick this underneath the car, like so. You can see it's under the car. So now, if we go ahead and hop in and hit that button again, is it going to show us that object under the car? Let's find out. Let's go ahead and push the button, and let's see. Okay, as you can see there, I don't see that towel underneath the car. So now we're going to back out a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. Oops, still trying to remember how to drive the car. But let's back out a little bit so that we clear that towel. And then I'm going to pull forward again, back in over it. That should be plenty. And we're going to hit that button, and I want to see if the car, you can see the towel now in the front-facing camera, right, when I'm in drive. So you can see it laying here. So now we're going to simply pull back in. And you can see there, I probably ran over it. We're over the car, or over the towel. It's still laying underneath the car. So let's go ahead, go back into park. And then we're going to hit that button. And I want to see if that car shows up, or towel shows up. Let's check. Interesting. So you can see there in the shot that it does not pick up that towel that's underneath the car right now. Let's go ahead and shut her down. Don't need to burn any more electric. By the way, while we're at it, I want to take a quick look. You can see the readout right now, what it looks like when you're just sitting in park. Pretty cool. Love the car. There's one more shot at it. But anyway, obviously it does not pick up something like a towel anyway under the car. I'm not really sure what the function of it is, given that it didn't see what we just did. Maybe you have to be further away and it's shooting video as you go, and then it will pick it up based on clips being spliced together, because there are no cameras under the car. So what it would have to do is use its front-facing cam, which it did pick up. I mean, you could see it in the picture I showed you when I backed up, right? So it was there. So it's not really going to pick up anything under the car. So I guess if you're depending on seeing what's under the car when you're pulling in somewhere, I wouldn't depend on it. You're probably going to be disappointed and probably park over something anyway. I don't know, kind of crazy. Let's take one more look. The screen, you can see there, that's what it looks like when we're shut down. Just as an example of a little more footage, I guess, of what things look like in this Toyota Prius. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of neat. I discovered this morning myself, this new view button that I've never pushed before. Even though I couldn't see the towel under the car, I still think it's pretty cool that it shows me what's all around the car when I actually stop. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of stuff like this. Too much technology, or bring it on? That's what I want. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye. Stop.